For my blockbuster, I have to go with Gone Girl. I saw it in the theaters twice. The first time I saw it with a boy who was understandably really uncomfortable the entire time. And then the next time I saw it with my mom, who loved it just as much as I did, which just means that the two of us are total creeps. So Gone Girl stars Ben Affleck, who does a good job as the goofy dude who you feel sorry for. He's super cute, whatever. But the movie really stars Rosamund Pike with her breakout role. I've actually always loved her since 2009's An Education, one of my favorite films ever. I would definitely say go back and check that out. She plays this like ditzy blonde British girl who, if you see that and then see this one, you'll see a total range of talent. As I said, the movie is directed by David Fincher, aka Fight Club, Girl with Dragon Tattoo, Social Network, but as you're sitting through the credits, you're definitely going to be thinking Fight Club, because the ideal of the perfect couple is the same kind of notion as Tyler Durden as the ideal male in Fight Club. Both movies kind of analyze our societal strive for perfection, which is encouraged through our obsession with products and media, and Tyler Durden has that famous quote about how advertisements make us want to buy couches, and then once we've got it all, we set our house on fire, you know, Fight Club. Anyway, in Gone Girl we get the same thing, but you kind of have to go back and rewatch it the second time to really have that filter while you're watching it. I would suggest not only seeing this movie once, but going to the theater and seeing it twice, because you pick up so many different clues and elements that you didn't pick up the first time. Just knowing that it's a movie about relationships and what constitutes a successful relationship in a world where outward perception is more important than what's actually happening in reality. Okay, so for my independent pick, I've got to go with Whiplash. It stars Miles Teller and gets a big screen debut for Damien Chazelle, who wrote and directed the film and does a killer job. I mean, it's a story about a young drummer who desperately wants to be the best that he can possibly be, and he goes to a music conservatory, teams up with this instructor who's works him to the bone, and the movie really illustrates like how far is too far, how much are you willing to go to be the best possible version of yourself? Is it worth giving up everything that you want in life for this one particular goal? So Miles is incredible. I mean, we see this in this movie. We see from The Spectacular Now, from the Divergent franchise, to now being in Fantastic Four. He's really having his moment. It's incredible in this movie to see why everyone's loving him so much. He really loses himself in the role, and apparently to prepare to be this percussionist, he went through 3 days a week, 4 hours a day, to the point where his hands were calloused and bruised, and the blood that you see in the movie in his hands is actually his real blood. That's how much blood, sweat, and tears went into this role, and it's just apparent, like, this is his moment. This is why everybody's loving him. Let me know what you think of the two movies in the comments below. Both kind of mind fucks. Happy holidays from CineFix, and we'll see you next year.